Created carnage all season. Leicester have to shut him down, and quickly.
Nigel Owens, the man who refereed the final between these two, that went Leinster's way. There have been two quarter-final meetings before between these two. They've gone Leicester's way. It's 5 each in the overall meetings in the Heineken Cup. History says it couldn't be closer. What does today say?
Left, yeah? You ready?
Nigel Owens says, let's go. Leicester kick off. Hamilton tries to make it and does. And it was Allen on the floor. Early touch for the front row. Oh, Flood had to go right down to get that. Maffey. You want better service. The fly half. Run by Hines. Here's Reddin. Sexton bringing in Fitzgerald. The tackle from Allen is a very important one as well. He's got to get back on his feet because it was going that way. Reddin, that's lovely off the floor. To Ross, the prop. Oh, what an impact he's having this season, and he keeps on going there, supported by the muscle of O'Brien. Reddin again to Sexton, onto O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll, oh, he's nearly found a way through. Heaslip was supporting. Reddin again to Sexton. Good attack this. O'Brien. Leicester being stretched here. Reddin gets there once more. He's been a brilliant link. Strauss, oh, Fitzgerald. It really deserved a try. Aguja, oh, hello. Well, we needed a bit of light relief. Luke was getting too tense.
Luke Fitzgerald. That is an absolute sitter. It was brilliant from Leinster. On the right-hand flank, O'Driscoll left Tuolangi on his backside. They swept the other way. Change of direction, fast hand, Sexton's inside ball to Strauss is superb, and the hooker's done a great job there. The inside ball from Sexton is sweet, and that's a soft pass. It's not bang in front of Fitzgerald, but oh dear, it's just behind him. But a player of that calibre, he has to score that. That is a massive let-off.
And the Tigers won 27-10. Graham Rowntree scored a try in that match, I remember. Team that included Martin Johnson, John Wells. Nathewa.
Release, tackler!
It's Healy.
He's had a big 40 minutes, Miles.
Of course, Castro Giovanni in wait for him. Didn't always go with Cian Healy in Rome against Castro Giovanni. Hamilton. Must be interesting, the bounce here. And we do see the height of Horgan and Hamilton. And it was Horgan who won it with a little bit of help. Reddin indicates the box kick, and there she goes. But no height on that. Manu Tuolangi, maybe just looking at the Leinster players coming through. Took his eyes off it, but had time to recover. Aguja, well, not his most precise contribution of the evening so far, but he still put pressure on Heaslip. And now Leicester have got men to the breakdown and won that ball.
Great stuff for Aguja.
Flood onto Manu Tuolangi, straightens, might be an overlap here. Allen onto Newby, that drifting forward to Alessandro Tuolangi, but Alessandro Tuolangi has gone on to put the ball down. It is one of the great truths of European rugby that Leicester thrive on days like these, and when they're behind at half-time, they're almost certain to come out, upping their attitude and skill level. Now, was it a forward pass to Tuolangi? Well, we won't be able to judge on that, the television match official Derek Bevan, but it was mighty close. How close was this, the finish?
Oh, he hits the flag, but don't worry about the flag. That's okay. I think that could be agony for Leicester fans. Surely his midriff is on the line there. Feet are all right. Torso. Left leg, it's a great chasing effort from O'Brien to force him to dive.
Derek Bevan wants to check another angle. It's that original one, which seems to indicate that he's just clipped the line. Well, that's the way we're going.
Oh, it's close.
So tight.
It's great work by Sean O'Brien if he saved this one, because it will be him not giving up on the cause.
Yes, Derek. Green touched the line in goal. Okay. No try.
Deaconoff, big challenge.
Well, Hamilton had his bearings right. What about O'Brien here?
Oh.
Redden, Sexton, Darcy, O'Driscoll. Hint of a gap for Brian O'Driscoll, and he only needs a hint. Redden again. There goes Mike Ross. Suddenly it's Leinster's turn. They couldn't quite take the opportunity in the first half. Can they create their first of the second now? Cian Healy rolls it back. Fitzgerald to Ross. Gordon Darcy. Fitzgerald again. He's lost the ball. Just won't go for Luke Fitzgerald in that opposition 22 this evening. Youngs, and that will be, as you hear from Nigel Owens, advantage over. And Nathaywa to Horgan, who's really running onto this. Back to Nathaywa. Nathaywa with a show of the ball, and here he goes. He's got pace. Oh, it's a mesmerising run from Issa Nathaywa. Oh, he kept them guessing there. And the try is confirmed.
Well,
a beauty.
We said Leicester have to get their kicking game right. Flood has gone for a clearance and it's not a good enough one. And once again, it's the counter-attack that is the killer moment in the game. McLaughlin earlier on in the move makes himself a nuisance, but the real key is the way Horgan comes back on the angle where Leicester are short in numbers. It's a 3-on-2. Horgan coming back. Nathaywa reads it well. There's a stumble and a trip from Koff, and look at that for a reach and plant. Amazing try.
Yeah, it was Hamilton who slipped and fell, and he knew at that moment that the chance to stop Nathaywa had all but gone. And it had gone.
Carried on to the breakdown, and all those tackles and little carries, the small things.
And McFadden is on for Leinster. And Alessandro Tuolangi tries to get up and off again. Manu Tuolangi.
Play on, tackles made, played.
He's asked more questions than England did about from Brian O'Driscoll. Manu Tuolangi.
Dan Cole back. All these comings and goings at the end of the game. Not sure they're going to make any material difference now. Waldrum, Alessandro Tuolangi. A little bit like with Toulon earlier, a bit of defiance coming here from the losing side. Hamilton, Driscoll just keeps on going through and looking and hunting. After all these years, it's amazing, isn't it? Maffei, has freed his hands there, and Manu Tuolangi almost on the line. One last go from Leicester then to see if the remarkable is possible. Got to move it quickly, and they do, and it's scored
Hawkins.
by replacement hooker Hawkins.
What Leicester haven't done all day, find the dynamism where it matters. The move meanders one side to the other, but the key moment is what happens. Well, we'll have a look at it after this conversion.
It's Flood with a kick, and it's Flood on line this time.
Wow.
It's 2 points, and the gap is 7. And you can see now why Leinster went for that last penalty goal with Sexton.
Well, this is
7
Leicester.
points the difference. Here comes Hawkins on that line.
No Leicester front row, no Leicester front five player has come that hard at the.
And suddenly, just as important as the scoreboard is the clock. Alisana Tuilangi. Youngs to Flood. Flood steps and almost makes the break there. Finds Youngs. Tackling back is Dominic Ryan. Manu Tuilangi trying to take Leicester up to halfway. Youngs to Castro Giovanni, who'll set it again. Jordan Crane. Here's Anthony Allen. And Hamilton. And Maffey takes.
Great balance there.
Allen again. Flood again. Castro Giovanni. Matt Smith now on, tries to get in there. Waldron. Waldron with the handoff. Oh, Waldron might get a pass in here. Does to Maffey. Maffey goes on. Inside the Leinster 22. It's come right from the other end of the field. Hawkins the try scorer. What a finish here. Alisana Tuilangi waits. Has to be a try and conversion to take this to extra time. No way there for Croft. Youngs to Flood. Castro Giovanni, and it's less than 40 seconds. Leinster hold their line. Youngs. Waldron. Here's Flood. Croft again.
Watch his passes with you boys.
Back to where they were moments ago. Flood, up come Leinster in midfield. Cutting off the space. It's Youngs. Maffey. And the second's being counted down. Flood waits for the ball. Castro Giovanni didn't want to risk the pass. Leinster retake their positions. They've soaked up Leicester all evening. Can they do it again now? Good hit from Sexton. Nigel Owens looks, it's coming back on the Leicester side. So much noise in here. Crane, little knock on there. That's it. Leinster have done it. They take a step towards 2 in 3. It's Dublin again for the semi. It could be to lose revenge from last year, but for now, it's time for Leinster to celebrate.